G'day guys, my name's Trent and this is Kaylee. We're on our way to Fraser for our first ever YouTube video. We're up there for 6 nights.
We're staying at Cathedrals for 4 nights and Coongle Creek for 2.
Let's go. Did in-skipped, about to air down with me kick-ass tyre deflators. We're probably going to go down to about 20, 25. Hopefully we don't get the cruiser bogged. Through Inskipped and over the barge. We're just heading up the eastern side now. We're going to go inland and find a spot to have some lunch and see where the day takes us. We've decided to go to Warali for lunch. I think that's what it's called. So it's meant to be not bad over there, and then we might head up to Awinya Creek and have a look at that, and then make our way back to camp. head over to Wathumba. We'll probably stop in at Orchard Beach, the pub, and then we'll see where the day goes from there. Might do some fishing or something.
We just come from Orchard Beach. We stopped there for lunch, had a couple of pizzas. They were awesome. Definitely worth a stop in if you're ever up here. We're on our way to Wathumba now. Trent's going to try and throw a line in and see if we can get us, see if we can catch anything. So wish us luck.
Even with Wathumba now, no fish. We had a bit of a breakdown with one of the other cars in the group. The radiator hose left the chat. Now we've got to bloody race the high tide. So hopefully we can make it back to camp, which is halfway down the eastern beach at Cathedrals. So let's see how we go. She's going to be soft, that's for sure.
Guys, so the weather's really turned it on for us today, so we've headed over to Yorong, got a bit of a feed there. We're going to head out to Lake Mackenzie now and hang around there for a little bit, and then we're going to go to Kingfisher Bay and we're going to see if we can find the old tractors that are apparently over there, so hopefully we can see something cool. Coongal Creek today over the western side. You can see why everyone says west is best. It's so beautiful over here. That's our camp up on the hill there. We're spending our last 2 days here, so it's pretty amazing so far.
Cooking duties tonight, having mince and pasta. Got the kick-ass inducted cooktop. Over here at the Hutcho's touring camp for dinner.
Hey, what's going on? We got a bit of spag bowl, quick and easy.
Same as us. He's got his pasta cooking here. This is Michaela, his better half. And then we've got over here Chriso in the mighty N70 that he loves to flog. What do you got for dinner?
We just got some roast beef and cheese wraps.
Oof, not bad. And this is his other half, Sabrina. We call her Sav Dog. And these are the two little rat bags that run amok during the day. Chase and Harper. We've had a bit of rain today, but that's all good. Bit of a sunset, not really much of a sunset, nothing like last night, that's for sure. Got the rods in the water. Hopefully we can catch a fish. Last night we got snapped off by something pretty decent, so we will see what happens tonight. Everyone's just about to start cooking dinner, so let's see how the rest of the night goes. And then tomorrow we are heading home. We're on here. Let's see if he can wind it in. Have a go at it. What happened, Hutcho?
Oh, we lost him, but set him up. It's just a pilly on a gang, 3 hook, light sinker. Hit him on the bottom. See what happens.
Round 2 got snapped off. It was just a stingray.
Big ray.
No good. No fish. The week at Fraser wasn't for fishing, that's for sure. Well, that's our 2025 Fraser trip done and dusted. The last 2 nights at Coongal Creek were unreal. The west side is definitely the best. Some mad sunsets, but no fish, but that's alright. Hopefully we don't get a massive line up at the barge. We're on our way there now. It's Anzac Day, so we'll see what happens. And hopefully our first ever YouTube video wasn't too boring for you, and hopefully we can do a lot more in the future. Thanks for watching.